Well, hello everyone. I'm back again with another update here. I didn't quite finish my last video. I kind of got cut off. Then they were coming out to get the truck to bring it in, so I kind of got cut off in the middle of a sentence. Still do not have a complete answer as to what exactly is going to have to be done. I only have a possibility that, like I said earlier, another air leak and out of the system and a sensor is all I've heard so far. It is a beautiful day here. Temperatures in low 80s, no humidity, low humidity, with just some clouds passing through. A quick update on the systems in the tropics. They are evolving by the hour here. The system off Baja or off of Mexico has become a hurricane. It may become a major hurricane before the day is out. It is moving over a patch of warmer water and gaining a lot of energy as a result. And watch out, southern Baja California, and eventually the rest of the Southwest. That moisture is going to make it up north and affect these regions by the weekend. The southern tip of Baja is likely going to see some hurricane or near hurricane conditions, as this system is likely going to affect the southern half of Baja California. And then will weaken once it hits the colder water offshore there. And then the systems in the Atlantic, the last few hours seem to be consolidating into two different centers, 800 miles apart from one another, and these seem to have some circulation developing. I'm going to be watching closely to see if this is just a temporary trend or if they're going to consolidate into tropical storms. Should know by the end of the day where that's going to go. But in the last few hours, there has been some organization occurring. I'm going to keep a close eye on those systems. Now, the one down near Venezuela there is some convection to the north in the Eastern Caribbean that I'm going to watch. That has developed in the last few hours. Most of the convection, though, is over Venezuela from this system right now. I got cut off in the middle of saying before that about mind control. There really is nothing wrong with charging to help others, but if the motive is to get rich and put other people into debt at the expense of purchasing your whatever it is you're offering, yeah, that doesn't sit right with me. So there has to be balance. But I brought the point out because mind control is involved with people that want to get rich. They go out there and mind control others to do it very frequently. So that is what I am against. But again, there's nothing wrong with making an honest living with whatever we're doing, charging for our time, if that's not the motive. I want to just clarify that. My research on mind control, I've been listening about the Hitler regime, other regimes in the past, cults. And yeah, it's terrible. These leaders do what they do to their followers. But we have to keep in mind it works both ways. Without the followers, these people would never have gotten to do what they did. The followers enabled them to get away with what they did as well. This goes back to, I've alluded to this example several times, when I was in college and I went to the hypnotist demonstration, how a large number of people got influenced by the hypnotist. And it's the same thing that these cult leaders do, these dictators do. They mind control their followers, but the followers allow their minds to be controlled as well. We're not powerless to resist mind control or being enslaved. We can fight back, not allow ourselves to be influenced. As I was listening to one of the videos where even if we're in a totalitarian regime, we end up in one. It doesn't mean we give up our freedom internally. Even if everybody else around us is doing so. I found that a point that really stuck with me. We as individuals can hold on to our freedom within. And yeah, it's terrible what Hitler did, Stalin did, cult leaders, Jim Jones. However, they made the very important point that without their followers, if nobody followed them and everybody saw through what they were really doing, they would not have gotten anywhere with what they did. They were enabled by their followers to do what they did. It's the same thing in abusive relationships. The narcissist mind controls the codependent, and they're together because codependency, not true love. And so it's both people that contribute to the situation. Obviously, the narcissist is the tyrant in the house, and the codependent is the enabler. So they're both responsible. The codependent does not walk out and the narcissist continues, or the abuser. And many relationships follow that dynamic in this world today. They're not out of true love. Sex is the same thing. Sex is meant to be an expression of love and tenderness between two individuals or whatever. Porn takes the focus off the love and more onto other things. And I know that there are some out there that think all men are addicted to porn, every last man. I'm going to clarify on that many men do watch porn, but that doesn't mean all do. Many, though, do, because many do not live out of love as their motive. It's other motives. Ideally, the motive for sex should be love, expressing love for another person. And that's part of expressing love. Ideally, I'm saying. In reality, most relationships, or many, I'm not saying all, that's not the real motive. In porn, again, dehumanizes the whole thing. It takes the humanity out of sex, the love out of the equation. That should be really 100% of the equation, ideally, again. And again, that's part of mind control. Moving people away from empowerment toward disempowerment. So that is going to be it. I just thought I would finish up some thoughts from the last video. I got kind of got cut off. I'll be watching these tropical systems closely to see in the Atlantic if there's further development or not. And I will be back soon.